I remember.
Okay.
Who's ready to talk about?
There was one.
Who's ready to talk about drug prevention? Dustin.
This is really just an intervention.
Yeah.
We'll bring that up.
We love you, Dustin. Reagan ushered in a 1980s rife with deregulation, and with that, a glut of marketing aimed at kids hit the airwaves, introducing hundreds of cartoon characters to children everywhere. But along the way, there was a seedy underbelly to Reagan's America, a dark side built on pot, booze, and the hot new thing, crack cocaine. By 1990, Nancy Reagan's simple Just Say No campaign wasn't packing enough punch, so George and Barbara Bush and Ronald McDonald decided it was time to think of the children and made some of the biggest cartoon stars of the time give a little bit back after taking away so much. Hi, this is Derek, and today we're revisiting Cartoon All-Stars to the Rescue on Yesterdaze.
So, what would you little maniacs like to do first?
69, dudes! Well, there's your problem right there, Vern.
Hey, Willie.
Goonies never say die!
I know you are, but what am I?
I know you are, but what am I?
And knowing is half the battle.
Autobots, roll out.
Thunder! Thundercat! Oh!
Gordon's alive.
Oh, yeah!
It only takes a spark. It only takes a spark to start.
Hello, and welcome to another episode of Yesterdaze. I'm, of course, your host, Derek, and I'm joined by Dustin and Jason. Gentlemen,
Hello.
How are you?
Hi.
Hi as in hello, or hi as in how you doing?
Both.
You better not. Not with today's subject.
Not with
you better
today's
not.
subject.
No, I thought I needed to bring the informed opinion to the panel.
Oh, dear.
I don't think I
I'm
talked
also
to,
drinking, but that's par for the course.
I have 4 coasters.
There's a lot of booze over there. We talk more about Reagan on this show than I've ever talked about Reagan previously in my life.
1980s, man.
Yeah. Reagan's America.
We could have been talking about Carter, but we talk about him banging away in his later years.
Just wetting some knuckle.
R.I.P.
Finger blast my way to heaven.
Deserved more than 4 years.
I think about him every day.
Yeah. I do think about Carter a lot more than I care to admit.
I was joking, but it's really comes up for you a lot.
It comes up at least once a week.
Shauna's getting him a Jimmy Carter birthday cake. She found a cake pan at a garage sale.
Carter pan?
Yeah. It's going to be great.
Did you say you saved someone's life today? So you said you did a good deed.
You know what? Yeah, we were talking before I got here about just one. First of all, how great the weather is.
Oh, it's beautiful.
It's fantastic.
Windows are back open.
Oh,
AC is
yeah.
off.
Pretty wild.
It was 69 degrees on the upper level when I woke up today. That's
Like,
fantastic.
seriously, can you believe like a week and a half ago, it's just like, I want to die.
Yep.
Everything's out to kill me right
That's
now.
Illinois for you.
And then, boom. Fall.
Mo posted a graphic on social media that showed the percentage of air-conditioned units per household.
The bulk of it is in the Midwest.
And Illinois was like 96%.
Yeah.
And I was like, it's gross over here.
It's them goddamn corn sweats.
That humidity. But then I said, but also it will be freezing before we know it.
Air-conditioned units?
Yeah.
Just
like having at least
ACs, like,
AC unit per
be it
household.
window or whole house.
Because like a lot of people in California or like on the coast don't have one. They don't need one.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
You know, I'll be the first to say it gets hotter. Arizona. Oh, it's a dry heat. Yeah. Florida, humid as hell, hot as hell down there. I really want to throw Illinois hat in the ring. The most extreme temperatures on both sides.
Yeah.
It's got to
yeah.
be. It's got to
Hell
be,
yeah.
right?
We have some of the
we have to
most
deal with winter.
extreme changes.
Remember when La Nina came through?
Well, what about our older brother El Nino? He paved the way. Yeah,
which
is Spanish for the Nino, of course.
Yeah, great wrestler.
Polar vortex, and it was like wind chill -30.
Yep. Yeah.
Do you remember that shit?
What was it last year or two? Would have been almost 2 years ago. We had polar vortex and icing and all this crap. I couldn't go to work because Shauna was stuck in Texas. That's when her friend passed away very suddenly from cancer. And I'm frozen in. Meanwhile, back in his home, he's frozen in. That was the first time I talked on the phone with Larry Kenny, was when we were just getting the shit beat out of us here. Like, you could hear like shit like cracking outside.
Your
It was
house
so cold.
giving up. Yeah.
You just like if you open the door for anything, you could hear it's like you're just waiting for a tree to just snap into a million pieces.
It's unreal how cold it gets, and then subsequently just how hot and unbelievably humid.
Yeah. Insanely humid. Like you step outside at like 10 o'clock at night and it's difficult to breathe. It's so fucking
But
humid.
fall is beautiful, and that's what we're getting right now.
That's where we're at.
We're not in fall.
We're not.
It's not
weeks
officially.
early. This is a preview.
It's a fake out.
Yeah. It's to lull you into
we
a
don't
false
get
sense
much
of security.
fall. We don't get much spring here, but we got to take
Not like
advantage.
we used to, man.
While we got it, we got Riot Fest in mid-September, and it's always a crapshoot. It might be decent
man.
out. Sometimes it's hot as hell. We got a rain day last year.
I wish you guys the best. I hope it's cool and crisp and you got
I
some
hope
cool
so.
airs coming in off the fucking lake. But no, we were talking about my day, and I had a terrific day at work. It's beautiful weather. Last week was the first week in like a month and a half I haven't gotten heat rash, but I had the opportunity to help somebody today. A young lady was in a great deal of distress. And I saw her at one point. I didn't know what was going on at first, so my day only starts.
Be weird if he did.
My
I
day
would
only-
think he was the reason it was happening if he knew ahead of time.
especially if you're wearing your eye patch.
I know.
You know where
Sinister.
Yeah.
Yeah, very sinister.
He doesn't even need his. Just
No, it's just there so you know
aesthetics.
that I'm one of the bad guys.
Yeah.
So my day only starts in Towanda, and I'll usually stop at the BP there, right by like the touristy shit for Route 66, just to go through my manifest, have my coffee and shit. And I went into the gas station to get something, came back out, and I'm getting ready to go through my stops and stuff, and I see her tire's flat. Okay, her car is packed to the fucking gills. And I look, she's about to try to start jacking up her car. It didn't look like it was in the right position, and she hadn't loosened her lug nuts, which, for those of you who don't know much about automotive care, you always loosen your lug nuts first. Otherwise, you risk really getting hurt.
Yeah, but you gotta be careful loosening a woman's lug nuts.
Let's not keep it dirty.
Consent.
Yeah, okay.
You have to ask before you do something to somebody's car like that.
Yeah.
Because what if you screw it up?
Do you remember being a young man in the mail? You like sneak a peek before your dad gets a hold of it. The Lugs magazine,
Lug nuts?
Lugs,
Yeah, that September issue.
big lugs.
Big ones. So I hollered. I was like, Miss, I'm sorry. I don't want to trouble you. I was like, did you loosen your lug nuts first? And I mean, shit, her voice is shaking. She's like, no, I don't even really know what I'm doing.
Are you in the FedEx truck?
I'm in my FedEx truck.
Okay.
And she's like, nobody will help me. And she's falling in pieces. I'm like, okay. Immediately just get out of my truck. I'm like, here, I start loosening the lugs. And I look at her jack, and I get it in the position it's supposed to be in. And it was a teachable moment too. I was like, see this? You want it to line up here. That way you don't get hurt.
Her dad failed her.
And she just, I mean, she
blew you.
She was, no, don't be gross.
Am I the only one that thought where it's going?
Why would I do that?
Homemade Simpsons stuff.
Why would I do
There it
that?
is.
But why would I do that?
Why?
I'm happily not single.
Why
So
would you get blown?
Why would I let a stranger suck on my penis with their face?
I thought the
No.
big reveal was going to be with Sean all along.
No.
Okay.
No.
It was a
I don't know.
role-playing incident.
Anyways, no. So I got her tires swapped out and shit. She was this poor girl was in like pieces. I guess she was. Speaking of Arizona, she was relocating from Arizona back to Chicago, trying to start life over. Just a divorce. She was having the worst fucking day, and so made her day a little bit better.
Well,
got
good.
her on the road.
What can Brown do for you?
And
Did you buy her Route 66 air freshener for her car?
No, but I did tell her exactly where to go to get her tire remounted. And it was simple. I was like, just go right there to that stop sign, turn left. You're going to take that all the way up into Lexington, and there's a auto body shop there that should be able to get a tire mounted for you. And then
eye patch.
right on the 55, you can head back home. So she was very emotional. She was going through a very, very, very tough time.
Did you open the back of the truck and say, hey, whatever package you want, go ahead and just take one?
I did, actually. And she chose wisely. She
It was a
picked
Chewy box.
She picked a nice little Wayfair box.
Okay, that's exactly right, because you think I will get the biggest box possible. That's not what you want.
No, you go maybe shoebox size
Yeah,
Wayfair.
that's the strategy.
Yeah. Or if
Is it a big king size mattress in there? Or
You,
something?
you don't know.
Vacuum sealed.
Even the weight is misleading sometimes.
it's very misleading because it's all vacuum sealed. It's
Yeah.
all down. But the day just continued to get better. I saw one of my an elderly couple that I see quite often as far as deliveries go.
Got blown.
And then now there I did get blown. There I did get blown.
Let's get his cocksuck at every fucking step.
You want to talk about like
It was by the man, too.
the fucking the refractory period.
Yeah.
Shit. Like by the time
He's on a
'cause here's the
zinc-heavy
thing, man.
diet.
There's yeah. Well,
Zinc
first of
and
all,
pineapple all day.
Oh yeah.
lady
Well,
sat in the
you
cuck
gotta.
chair. She knitted a sweater while it happened.
Hell yeah.
Yeah. So about 20 minutes later, they catch up with me in town because they're on their way to go get lunch or something, and they pull up next to my truck. I'm like, hey, Derek, come here, and it just pulls out and hands me a 20. We want you to get lunch on us today. Thanks. You're just the nicest guy.
Mhm. That's where it starts.
And
That is
I was
where it
like,
starts.
well, thank you. I was very touched by that. And then within my last 10 stops, one of my regulars who I'm glad they left some sort of note out there. I hadn't seen him in a while. I was starting to get a little concerned because he's got some health issues. There was a little card waiting for me, and open it up, and a nice little note from his wife, nice little note from him, and $5, like get yourself something cold to drink. So I was very touched today. My customers I love my customers. I love my job. I know people here like, well, you're college educated and you're driving a fucking truck. How can you be happy? I'm incredibly happy with my job.
Oh, I've never thought that for a second. But this is what I tell you right now. I think it's the weather. It's just turned everyone around. Everyone's in a good mood.
I think so too. Like
Because
this has been
all of us have stopped actively dying.
Yeah.
We're like, let's celebrate.
Derek
Derek gets a
I'm
20.
happy. Yeah, Derek, you get a 20. You know what? I'm going to fix this girl's tire. I'm going to do that. Yeah,
Yeah, it's pay it forward time.
I think that's what it is. I think it's definitely a part of it. It's windows are down, ACs are off. We're in a better mood, man. Like it's because that fucking heat was just so. It made you angry.
Oppressive.
It was oppressively hot.
You got a rash.
Several. I literally.
Interior and interior.
Oh, you had an interior rash?
That's why I can't have red wine. I just sit with it. It's terrible for my interior rash.
I love all kinds of drinks, and especially wine.
Well, that makes one of us because I can't even get near the stuff because of my interior rash. And red wine is the worst for my sores.
I didn't know that, Jan.
Well,
Why didn't you say something when I poured you a glass last night?
because I sit with it. Oh, what a treat. We've got a very special guest. Dr. Steve Brule is up in wine country. He's going to show us a thing or two about the differences between different kinds of wine.
Steve?
Hey, Jenny, hey, Wayne. I don't even like wine, but guess what? You're gonna like it. I need some cheese.
Steve, what kind of wine is that you're drinking? I can't see, hon.
Sweet berry wine! You're gonna like it. You're gonna like it.
Sweet berry wine. Sweet berry wine. Sweet berry wine. Sweet berry wine.
Steve?
I don't even like wine. I don't even like wine.
Sweet berry wine.
I don't even like wine. I don't even like wine. You're gonna like it. You're gonna like it. Cheese.
Anyway, no, it was I'm very happy. Her name was Dylan.
Shout out Dylan.
Dylan. So Dylan, if you are listening, I hope you made it back home to Chicago A-OK.
Wait, you told her about the podcast
that's
while you were changing her tire?
We were bullshitting, and
Okay.
it came up, and I was like, "Well, you know what? You got a drive ahead of you if
Listen
you
to
want,
Alice in Wonderland.
and you're going to be sitting at
A lot of what we talk about is car maintenance, car repair.
yes, strictly
Throwing
that.
Wrenches podcast.
Probably if you're in the mood for a laugh today or something, like listen to a couple episodes, maybe we'll cheer you up and fill some time until you get home. So, Dylan, if you're listening, I hope you made it home okay. I hope things have turned around, and I hope you're starting this new chapter in your life strong. So, what's new with you guys?
I'm still high.
Something transient blew me.
Good for you.
No,
I like that a lot for you.
I
my
got
friend.
to spend my day in Bloomington the other day.
Yeah.
I went to the item shop. I went to White Oak Brewing. I went
Speaking
to
of White Oak
Distill
Brewery,
Brewery.
this ain't too shabby.
Yeah, that's a dang.
I mean, it's not great.
That's a good one.
It's not great.
It's an okay one. It's still as many
I'm
O's.
not a fucking beer guy like you are, man.
Yeah,
You
as
said
I
it.
drink a Smirnoff Ice Smash.
It's fine. Fine.
It's drinkable.
It's like weird orange juice.
Do you go to Uptown Normal at all for the record shops? There they got waiting room and like.
I stick with Reverberation.
Is it
man.
North Street? Is that what it is?
Yeah, those are the other two.
Okay, so just Reverb only.
John butters my bread just how I like it, and I have
Everyone's
no
getting
reason to
blown
go
here.
elsewhere.
This is a very
Let's get their
sexual
cock
episode.
sucked on this
I
fucking
bought
podcast.
I bought a stack of
Think a little
records
reverse script going on there, yeah.
and spent about $50, and he still gave me my 2 cheapest records for free.
What are the what's the jewel that you found? What's the one in there? It's like, oh, I can't believe I've never, like the one that sticks out to you, that the purchase.
I found a copy on blue vinyl of the Hold Steady's debut album. Killer Parties Almost Killed Me. I got to hear that whole album performed live at the Cobra Lounge for about 200 people at the only Riot Fest after show I've ever been to.
Okay.
So I've had it on CD, and I've got their whole catalog.
Was that the year that you stayed in the hostel?
No, I never stayed at a hostel.
Did your friends stay in a hostel?
The coolest hostel.
Yeah, Nick and Gene stayed at a hostel. I was staying with Michelle, so I was good.
Fucking G.
Yeah, you were.
So.
And we found out Virginia really is for the lovers. Philly's full of friendly friends that'll love you like a brother. Pensacola parties hard with poppers, pills, and Pepsi. Ybor City is Trey Speedy, but they throw such killer parties. Killer parties almost killed me. Killer parties almost killed me.
It was very cold.
So that's the
that
one.
September.
Let me ask you something.
What?
Just out of curiosity. So if Michelle slept with a dude and that dude slept with a girl that I slept with, chill out. Would that make me and Michelle Eskimo cousins? Because you and I are Eskimo brothers.
Eskimo cousins twice removed, and it is Inuit.
Is it like a Manny Patinkin thing?
Yeah.
Okay.
Y'all are brutalizing me.
I don't know that.
Run, Ronnie, run.
Ronnie, run.
Oh, I was told never to watch that.
They were wrong.
Yeah.
I own it.
No,
I own it. It's funny. Odenkirk.
By some magic, we get David Cross sitting here, the fourth person. He would tell us to never.
I already own it.
Doesn't matter. If you haven't seen it, the people involved would say, "Don't fucking watch that."
It does have some funny stuff.
It's got Night of the Griffin.
And
kick in the cunt.
Yeah, kick in the cunt.
It's good? You guys are referencing
I had
a lot.
fun with it.
Yeah, I watched it multiple times.
I did. Here's the thing.
David
You
Koechner,
got to go in
Posehn.
with the right expectations. Don't expect like high fucking comedy.
Make that dog eat that vomit.
High comedy.
The people that made it, though, I think that's it's one thing if it's like, Adam Sandler's going around saying, "Check out my new movie," and you're like, "This Little Nicky fucking sucks." When David Cross and Bob Odenkirk are saying, Ronnie Ron's a big piece of shit, doesn't that mean something, though, when it comes to the people who made it?
I understand why they would say it's a piece
It wasn't
of shit.
what they thought it was going to be, but
I have a feeling there was a
Since
lot of decision by committee with that.
Yeah.
It's like, this is something funny. You make it a movie, but we're going to
The studio made them do a lot of things they didn't want to do.
right.
Yeah. So I can understand why they have some animals.
I can still
100%.
appreciate the studio filtered version of their humor at that time.
Is it something that I'm itching to sit down and watch beginning to end again? No, not really. If it's on, I would watch it.
I wanted to have Posehn do Drunk at the Movies on it when he was in town. I contacted him.
That would have been awesome.
But clearly it didn't happen.
Yeah,
I was going to smoke up with him in his fucking car, but my girlfriend at the time was...
Lame. She probably watched Cartoon All-Stars to the Rescue or some shit.
Speaking of...
She was a fan.
If she says we partied, then I'm pretty sure we partied. I really don't remember. I remember we departed from our bodies. And we woke up in Ybor City.
Oh,
I got a bag here.
What's in Jason's sack?
I got a new job, so I'm not doing a lot of thrifting right now.
Snoop Doggy, you got a
Is
job. I'm getting sad. I'm not getting text messages on Saturdays.
Bugging you?
It's bad for my my body to not being able to go to the thrift sales and stuff as much. I was unemployed for a little bit, and it was high times.
And you were getting a lot of walking in.
Look at that. Oh, those are heady times.
Yeah, it was good times, but it slowed down almost entirely. which might be good ultimately. But before it stopped and before the new job started, I'll be goddamn not knowing that we're going to do this episode. Pick this up.
Hey, Hachi Machi, baby.
It is Cartoon All-Stars to the rescue on VHS.
From a video store.
This Saturday,
What's up, Doc?
join Alf, Garfield, Kermit, and the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
Cowabunga, dude!
Plus all your favorite cartoon characters. As they join forces to help keep kids off drugs.
Why don't you just say no?
Don't miss this once-in-a-lifetime special.
You're excellent just the way you are, without drugs.
The Cartoon All-Stars to the rescue. Saturday on Fox.
And real quick, this sucks. And here's something else I didn't really know about, but this is probably unplayable. You guys ever get the VHS with the mold in it?
Yeah.
I've seen this more and more lately.
It happens. Well, we're hitting that time frame now.
People just leave shit in their musty basements.
Yep. Yeah.
And this kind of thing happens. But
records mold.
It's almost.
I have seen it on like. It's like a. Well, yeah,
I can't tell you how many basements I've been to at estate sales. And it's just musty records after musty record.
It's almost like a mildewy mold, just forming on the surface.
I watched a video on how to. You can clean it yourself. It's crazy labor intensive and not worth it at all. But that's not what this is about. You know, you don't buy this to watch it. You buy it to put on a shelf, and then someone that you're trying to impress looks at it and is like, "Ooh, I'm impressed."
Yeah, because you can watch a complete VHS transfer on YouTube, which is exactly what I did. I saw all the trailers and all that, so it's just.
And
like
there was almost
that.
no mold on that, right?
Yeah,
there is no mold on.
Anyway, that's it. That's all I
you
got.
Actively search,
but I would say it's pretty good that the thing I have is the thing that we're watching.
That's usually my job, and I don't have it.
This is great.
And you mentioned that it's the Bushes along with Ronald McDonald
and Millie,
and there's some McDonald stuff on the back there.
Oh yeah, they have that
Love
commercial
Lifted Me.
at the exactly where the kid sang. I had forgotten about that.
Oh, I did.
And
I did not watch the very end.
It's at the beginning and the end.
It's the same thing at the beginning and the end. Okay.
A message from the many faces of Ronald McDonald Children's Charities.
Love lifted me. Love lifted me. When nothing else would do. You know, love, love, love lifted me. Love lifted me. When nothing else would do. You know, love lifted me. When nothing else.
Find out how you can help lift kids to a better tomorrow through Ronald McDonald Children's Charities. Write to this address for more information.
It's
It's all those sick and dying kids.
Yeah, the kids signing at the end. I remember that.
It made you.
We need
It made you feel bad for being born healthy.
Is it Ronald McDonald? Because it would have seemed like to me is like a St. Jude kind of commercial.
Yeah.
Same thing.
St.
All these
Jude
sick
adjacent.
kids like singing.
And they all collect change for some reason.
They're all running around.
They're always like this
parking lots picking
Do
up.
you want to
pennies.
donate your change to the Ronald McDonald House? I'm like, I don't know what the kids want.
These aren't like kids you walk by in the mall and then someone has to whisper to you that they're sick. You could look at these kids and you know they're fucking sick. That's how sick these kids are.
They're very sick.
Yeah, these are some
They're
sick
very
ass
well, casting may have been pretty selective. They're like, we're gonna make this real obvious.
We're gonna make you real sad.
Give us your sickest fucking kids.
Yeah.
But I want a follow-up to that commercial.
You want to find out what happened to those kids?
Yeah, I want like a
There's gotta be
runaway
something.
train style follow-up where like, how many of these kids are still alive? You know,
One of them plays bass for Soul Asylum now. Ironically.
I was hoping to be the drummer. He's a big boy.
Yeah.
Well, as you may or may not know, this is a producer pick from our good buddy GDL's own Quip. And I reached out to him just to... One, I was going to see if he'd be down for a quick phone call, but he's got a nice little evening planned, him and his kiddo, while his wifey is out doing something. So shouts out to Quip
And his family.
and his family. But I asked him, what's the dealio, and he said, I picked it because I remember watching it all the time in school, and it was a fun break from our regularly scheduled programming. It had all the best cartoons at the time. Plus, I think y'all would have fun making reference to the OG throat goat First Lady Nancy Reagan. Wasn't expecting that last line from him.
Throat goat.
Throat goats.
The old couple that Derek they gave him a $5.
This is a blowjob heavy episode.
You brought it up, man.
I did? Are you sure about that?
You're the one who...
You sure about that?
Sure about that? That's why?
Refractory period.
Zinc and pineapple
That's
diet.
how you go.
He's dropping weight and getting boners.
I want to taste sweet. Anyway.
Some of that sweet meat.
Some of that sweet meat. I don't have anything else to talk about, so I'm ready to start talking about this shit show of a drug special.
Okay.
Yeah? Okay.
Do you want to talk about... are we loaded for the next episode?
I don't think so. What do you mean loaded? Like, it's weird
We
science,
will be
man.
by the time we're done.
We'll have... Yeah,
we'll be drunk.
You will, yes.
I had one thing come up.
Yes.
And that's just
I'm
that
sorry.
I moved my daughter back into school.
Oh, how are you?
Yeah,
doing
good.
with it? You doing okay? Year 2, doing better with it?
Yeah, she's in an apartment now, and she's got 4 roommates.
Oh, dear.
And it's like a full, like living room, shitty kitchen.
Sure.
Weird.
Is it university apartments, kind of like what's up at Bradley?
It's directly on campus.
Okay,
Yeah,
okay,
It's
okay.
right next to where she was living.
like
I feel better.
quad.
I feel better about that.
It's
Okay.
not off campus anywhere. It's right there, fenced in, all the the security shit.
Okay.
But it's got like a weird door off the kitchen that goes into like a back stairwell, that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
So those kids are ready to fucking party.
Yeah. If your daughter didn't do it last year, she is going to do it this year.
No, she's been partying.
Fair enough.
Kid's a party machine. It's all right. She's having fun. That's part of
Now,
college.
would it be
That's part of the
inappropriate
experience.
if I did cake stands with your daughter?
I can't imagine. Like, are you upside down?
Yeah.
I don't see you getting upside down.
Why? I've done it before.
You don't do it by
Yeah,
yourself.
a
You
lot
have
of things
people
happened
hold.
before. So
I hang upside down when I'm playing with my kid.
Okay, then yeah.
Are you saying I couldn't handle somebody holding me upside down while
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
I just don't want to consume my beer that way.
And don't get me
Seems
wrong,
unnecessary.
I don't think I could do that.
Oh, fair enough.
Something's gonna snap if I do that.
Ooh, like a
disc. Tibia.
Ooh, I don't know about tibia. Tibia is very strong.
Ulsa.
I don't see a
Urner.
bone
What's
going
the-
sideways, but I see ligaments tearing.
What's the arm?
Meniscus.
What's the leg one? Is that tibia, fibia?
Yeah.
What's the arm ones? The 2 arm ones.
Fuck.
Amphibia.
It's Ursa major and minor.
Yep.
That's it.
A little bear.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Ursine.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's gonna have a lot of fun up there. She enjoyed it last year. She made a lot of friends, had a
That's good.
social circle immediately. But I was up there moving her in for about 4 hours. Hung up a few pictures on the wall for her.
Sure.
She walked me to the door and she says, "You're not gonna cry again this time." And I said, "Fuck you."
See?
Good for both of you.
That's how Henry
See?
talked to Adam.
You see?
I didn't say that.
I know what I'm doing.
No, I don't say that to her.
Would you ever like do opportunities come up for like parents weekend and shit?
I don't know. That didn't come up last year. I did go pick her up.
And if one did, would you party somewhat with your daughter?
I don't know that that's in the cards. I don't think she would want that. And I'm not trying to.
I think that's more of a boy and his dad kind of thing.
Is it?
I think so. I think it's like a girl's
Partying or going out for like drinks with the boys? Because I feel college partying and just like going to a bar and knocking back a couple with your dad is much different.
It depends, because it's like there was a girl I dated in college, and like her parents would come down. Her dad fucking knew. I loved partying with her fucking dad.
You were in your late 20s at this point.
Mid-20s, yeah.
Okay.
Her mom didn't quite know how to hold her liquor. So it was a little like if her parents came, and there was like one time her parents did come to a party, and it's like
enough of the blowjob stories. Jesus Christ.
I know. I'm so horned up.
Zinc regimen.
But going out to like the bars and stuff, that was fun. And usually when we had parents' weekends, if you were of age, you'd see parents go to bars or what have you. Most of the time, if you saw parents partying, it was like at a frat house. And their kid was in the frat.
Well, this is where I am.
It's all very situational. But
my daughter and I have always had open conversations about drugs and alcohol, and I think she probably had her first drink 16 or 17, I think is what it was. So she I know she goes out and drinks, and so she'll smoke, I think, a little bit. But she's got a fake ID. And this is one of the lines that I've drawn. I'm not going to, until you're 21, I'm not going to buy booze for you as an underage kid.
Yeah,
I know you can get it, but I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to buy booze for you. And, it hasn't come up, but I don't think I would go to a bar with her when she's under 21 with her fake ID.
Oh, God,
I
no.
don't think I would do that.
Oh, God, no.
And she is.
I'm sorry.
She is under 21.
I should have fleshed that out a little bit more. If it's like a parents' weekend or something, or it's like, say it's the
And
week
the
she
kids are
turns
of age,
21, would you like, you know what? Let's go to a bar. Let's go to a dive. Let's go to a pub.
I don't know that I would propose it, but if she wanted to, I would. I've been to places out to eat with her and let her, have a drink of my mojito or whatever it is.
Mai Tai.
Yeah.
Yeah, when Drew turned 21, she requested I take her to a couple breweries because she was like, if anybody knows good drinking at a brewery, it'd be you.
We didn't really have a lot of those.
She didn't mean it in a bad way.
Sure.
It was, like, you'll know the good spots to go.
You know the good places.
We've had Rodell's for a while, but a lot of other breweries have
Rodell's
popped
wasn't even
up.
there when I was 21.
It wasn't?
I don't
Was it
think
really?
it was.
Oh, okay.
If it was, I wasn't aware of it.
It may not have been in that spot. I think it started as like a homebrew situation, and then they opened up a small pilot brewery somewhere, and then they sold
Are they
it
still
out
around?
of somewhere. They are. They're down on Water
Okay.
Street.
You know what I'd like to do now that the weather's starting to break? Because we did this one night. Actually, Erica Bastinza met us down there. I'd like to have a nice evening, just maybe a Saturday, because Saturday's for the boys. And just go down, get some beers. Get some beers at Rodell's. I do like Rodell's. They have some good fucking beers. But no, mine
Big
was
nice place for only having beer. I don't know how they stay open down there. That's a lot of because they don't distribute, right?
No.
Yeah.
It's all local.
Yeah.
But no, mine was like, I want to go to, and this tells you how fucking lame things were 22 years ago. I wanted to go to Old Chicago on the waterfront because they had the World Beer Tour.
Yeah, if you drank them all, you got a
Visit to the
and
hospital.
that was that. Yeah, you'd go to the hospital, and that was big.
They had that big wall back there with all the taps. Right?
Oh yeah, all the taps, and then like if you made the whole tour, your name, you got a glass.
Clearly not in one visit, folks. It was an insane
discouraged.
amount of beers, but they would keep track.
My sister met her husband there.
Oh no shit.
Hofbrau did that too, I think.
Did they?
The drinking.
I was very big with the Bradley set and what have you. Like,
Let's go down. Check
there.
a few boxes.
Yeah, absolutely.
But no, it was a good time. I'm glad that she still allows me to be in that part of her life.
Yeah. She always will. Come on.
No, I'm not trying to be a sad sack. I'm grateful for what I have. And then I came back. I got a Dave Portnoy pizza, one of the places that he stops at. I went to.
How was that?
It was
that
good.
Place over by Adams Ea?
I got to try one.
Closest. Yeah.
John even mentioned it again the next day.
I stopped there and then went right to Bloomington, and I met Dustin and his cousin John at Poor Bros. Kevin was working.
Yeah.
And there was another bartender there who, first of all, very gay, extremely flamboyant gentleman. Robbie looked like he could have been in like Duran Duran.
No shit.
He had the big hair.
Yeah.
He had the
Got
earrings in.
the nails like my daughter, the like cheetah sharp claw, but very
He seriously
very well kept.
looked like someone could have ripped him out of like a 1986 music video.
Yeah.
That's
It's pretty wild look. Yeah.
That's rad.
Nice guy.
So it was like big hair, like teased, like
a little bit, yeah.
that's
Blonde. He fucking looked like he was in Duran
Yeah,
Duran.
somebody asked
That's
him
fucking
if he
guy.
had a perm, and he was like, "Well, I think perms are usually kind of curly, and my hair's
Let's
not
start by
curly."
asking, do you know what a perm is?
Yeah.
Let's start at square
And
one.
they said, "Well, sometimes the hair can be kind of frizzy," and he's like, "Oh shit! Like what's wrong with my hair?"
Stop fucking with Robbie.
Nice guy. Then we went and see a concert after that, but I did bring some of that pizza down. But it was a busy ass Saturday. Left at 9, got home at like 11:30 p.m.
Yeah. How's Kev? When's he saying bye bye?
He starts his new job, I believe, on Tuesday, right after Labor Day.
He'll still be coming back every weekend. 'cause
He'll be
Steph and
doing
the
that.
kids.
And then
I didn't know what the situation was with that.
They're staying down here for until she can. I think until probably they can sell the house.
Sure.
They're thinking winter break, move up there after the first semester of school for the Ian or maybe in spring when school's over for the year. It just depends, I think, on how quickly they get the house ready and sold.
Yeah.
But yeah, tremendous loss.
Yep.
Yeah.
9 years it's been that Kevin's here, which is
Two stone.
Surprising to me. But
He's been here for 2 stone.
Is that is Stone 4.5 years?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah,
All
it's
right,
a
hey.
unit of time. I believe so. Well,
Now who's high?
how high?
Dustin's so high he can detect who else is high.
Yes, he's higher than
It's a
giraffe's
seventh sense.
pussy.
That's right. Oh,
Yeah, that's
3
pretty high.
apples high. I'm smurfing.
Smurfing. I'm smurfing, bruh. Speaking of Smurfs, let's get into this fucking PSA, won't we please? Cartoon All-Stars to the Rescue is a half-hour animated comedy drama social guidance film designed to warn children about the dangers of drug use and abuse. The special was a cooperative collaboration across networks that saw several IPs associated with all 3 major networks at the time, NBC, ABC, and CBS, coming together in an effort to keep us off drugs. The special was released on April 21st of 1990. Can anybody take a stab?
April
maybe?
21st?
April 21st,
Day
1990.
after Hitler's birthday. Happy birthday,
Oh,
Hitler.
happy birthday, Hitler. May you rot in hell.
Huh?
We didn't cover 1990 on Radio Rewind, so I don't know those.
It's EMF's Unbelievable.
Yeah, that might not be a bad guess.
Nothing
Jesus
compares
Jones.
to Jesus Jones.
Right here, right now.
Right now. No, it's Nothing Compares to You by Sinbad O'Connor.
Oh, the Prince song?
Sinead, sorry.
Oh,
Sinead?
Sinead.
No, I think
Sinead.
she was in that Genie movie,
Yeah.
right?
With Shaq.
She tore up a picture of the
Sinbad.
Pope and then disappeared.
Sinead. Nothing Compares to You by Sinead O'Connor. Your number 1 movie. Quip, you're going to
Say
love
she
this,
tore up a
especially.
picture of Sinbad.
No.
Yeah, that's why she got kicked off of SNL.
She tore up a picture of Sinbad.
Yeah.
What did she say?
Fight the real enemy.
Fight the real enemy.
Yeah.
Sinbad.
It's Sinbad.
He's a hack.
Oh,
I ain't lying.
what if someone had presented that to? I think Sinbad's like barely hanging on in like a wheelchair. What if someone presented that to him as like a Mandela effect alternate reality? That'd crush him. Wouldn't that crush him? Look what the now dead Sinead O'Connor said
AI
about
can
you.
What she
make it
said
happen.
about you.
Fight the real evil.
She's singing, and he's just there in those baggy purple pants, and she tears him right from the... Just splits him right in half.
I heard that story about David Spade. Did I ever tell you guys about that? So David Spade was on SNL at the time when that happened.
Yeah.
And
it was like, what, his first season or second season?
Probably so.
Yeah.
And the picture, I don't think. Obviously, they do not a dry run, but a dress rehearsal that they record that.
Shows a picture of a child.
Was that what it was?
Yeah.
Fight the real evil children.
She didn't say fight the real
I
evil.
know what you're saying.
Don't procreate.
No, she said fuck them kids.
But obviously, she didn't tear up a picture of the Pope during the recorded dress rehearsal. They do that in case something happens to where they don't have the actual show. They record that in case they have to show it, or in some cases,
any rebroadcast it shows that.
and in rebroadcast, right? In case there's a mistake or something, they will show part of the dress rehearsal. Anyway, she does the Pope thing. She tears it up, and there's pieces on the floor. And then I guess one had kind of just drifted off to the side, and David Spade sees it. And he's like, "Oh my god!" So he picks it up, and later he's like, "Watching Entertainment Tonight." And it shows like the picture put back together, but his piece is missing. and he was like, "Holy shit! I had no idea this would be like a huge story. This is a massive story. I had no idea." And so I guess like a day or two later, like Lorne Michaels calls him in his office. He's like, "Is there something you want to tell me?" He's like, "Hey, because I think someone had tried to sell it for like $10,000. He's like, I'm not a part of that. This is it. I just picked it up off the ground." Anyway, I thought it was funny.
Oh man. Is there anything you want to tell me?
Would you like some popcorn?
Oh, Lauren came out and said if Sinead was still alive, she would have been.
Yeah, he would have had
invited
her
to
on.
the 50-year.
Well, and that's what sucks. She ultimately
Boy, that's
was
nice of him.
Yeah.
After she's dead, yeah.
ultimately vindicated in her actions.
Did that happen while she was alive, you think?
It had been happening for decades.
Her vindication?
No. Oh, while she was alive? To an extent, yeah, because
I like to think
she
so.
She was still alive when, like, it really finally blew up. Like, yeah, the Catholic Church has been up to some shit. This dude touched a kid and they put him in the South Seas. Like, she was alive when that started started.
This is what you gotta do.
Gripping the news.
Let
cycles.
the priests, largely gay, let them start fucking.
I don't
guys
understand
their own
this
age.
whole I'm gonna not have sex because God.
It's trying to show that you're better than the common man.
Don't do that.
Fuck that. You're not better than you are the common man. You're just wearing fancy shoes.
Let
and a
the
different...
priests who probably became a priest because they knew they couldn't have sex with men, and it's against their religion. They became a priest. A lot of priests are gay. Let them fuck guys. They're probably gonna stop fucking kids.
Yeah, probably. There's a fair fucking chance.
Let them do it. Let them fuck a man.
Make that Cartoon All-Stars of the Rescue the sequel.
Yes.
Squeakquel.
Yeah.
There are chipmunks in
We
play.
have beaten the drug problem.
Yeah.
Let the record show 2025
Everything's
drug
fine.
problem resolved.
Everything's fine. Or
Move
it's
it
as
on to
fine
kids
as it's gonna
fucking a la
be.
priests.
Move on to that.
Who would be the modern cartoons in that one?
Oh, the modern
Ed
cartoons?
Grimley.
You gotta, first of all, you got Grimley.
You gotta have Ed Grimley.
But this time he's got to spike that hair down because
Yeah.
it's too representative of of Cox.
Yeah. Skibbity Toilet.
Oh yeah, Skibbity
Yeah.
Toilet. You got to have Bluey.
Bluey and Bingo are in there, obviously. Who else are you gonna have in there?
Is Peppa Pig in there?
No, I think she's out of the guys.
Dated references. That's okay.
Parappa the Rapper.
Oh hell yeah, bring him back.
Yeah, I'm bringing Parappa the Rapper.
Did I tell you about that shirt I saw? MF Doom.
What?
The MF Doom mask on Parappa the Rapper.
No.
Yeah, at the Game Con.
Yeah.
That's great. No, your number one movie, Quip, you're welcome. Number one movie at the time was Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. He's watching it right now with his kid.
Nice.
What the heck was that?
Looked like sort of a big turtle in a trench coat.
There is a new enemy. Together we will punish these turtles.
God, I love being a turtle!
It's time to go back.
While we're recording.
At the theater? Because they did an anniversary.
So much
Actually, I
shit's
didn't ask
back
him,
in the
but maybe.
theater. Right?
Yeah. Batman and Batman Returns.
It's
is.
excluded from my A-list.
Which one you say you're going to go see? Sam?
I'm seeing Clue tomorrow night. The third ending.
The third ending.
Yep.
Oh, let's go over to the AMC. Oh.
Well, I'm going to the one in Peoria. I'm just staying in town after work and having a double feature to make it worth my while.
If a Toys R Us closes down, you can turn that into something. When a movie theater closes down,
Oh, somebody.
They got to tear it down.
No. Oh, are they going to tear it down?
I thought so.
So I figured somebody come in and fucking buy
yeah,
it.
you can't. Like, what else can a movie theater be? It's a couple of hallways and then giant fucking rooms.
Yeah.
What is that?
There's nothing else you can do with
Yeah.
it. Retail space, you can at least do something. No, you're limited.
And the floors are so sticky.
So
Very
very
gross.
sticky. Let's get into the premise of this. The story focuses on Michael, a teen boy who has fallen prey to peer pressure and has thus started taking up with drugs and carousing with other like-minded miscreants. Our story opens with someone stealing a young girl's piggy bank, that young girl quickly being named as Corey. How do we learn this? By way of the Smurfs, of course, who proceed to jump out of a comic book and into the real world.
Yeah, how's that work?
Magic.
Awesome.
Quickly, they are joined by other prominent cartoon characters of the time, such as Alf, Garfield, Alvin and the Chipmunks, and Winnie the Pooh.
What's the problem?
Who smurfed the bell? Hurry, my little smurfs. Corey's been robbed, and we must wake her up.
Huh?
You want to help track down the thief, Garfield?
Hey, going through life with a blue lampshade is work enough. Wake me when the lasagna comes.
Let me rephrase that. Do you want to help, or do you want to be lunch?
My luck to be stuck on a dresser with a pushy alien.
We soon find out it was Corey's older brother, Michael, who stole the piggy bank. But why?
For shame.
Michael, it seems, has a monkey on his back. From here, we see Michael seems to be under the bad influence of Smoke, who keeps convincing him to try various new drugs to fit in and not be viewed as a wimp.
His name is Smoke?
Yes.
Fuck, that's cool.
Yeah, that's it. Do it. Makes you forget all about your sister and her stupid piggy bank, doesn't it?
Yeah, this stuff's pretty good, but I got something even better. Latest thing.
Now that's cool. Mikey, you gotta try this.
It gives you a major high, like that.
I'm in. Okay, I'll try it.
You in, Michael?
You don't want to be left out, do you?
Come on, what are you waiting for?
Try it. You want him to like it, don't you?
You see, it's all over the Bible. Jazz is like yellow pudding. Okay, yellow man, little thing where the guy comes out of me, and he's like, what you cooking, what is the rap music? They're hipping and hopping and a bit and a bopping, so they don't know what the jazz is all about. You see?
Isn't it? It's hard to say no to.
He's
him,
voiced
man.
by George C. Scott.
Yeah. Patton. Angus'
Come on,
grandpa.
man. Yeah, screw him, man.
I just kept
Angus.
thinking about Dr. Strangelove when I was watching it.
Yeah. Along the way, various cartoon characters such as Bugs Bunny, Michelangelo, Kermit and Piggy, Alf, the whole gang try to get Michael to see the error of his ways before it's too late. Meanwhile, Corey has worked up the courage to try to help her big brother, only for Smoke to try to influence her as well. Luckily, with the help of these cartoon all-stars, Michael is able to defeat Smoke, save his sister, and, most importantly, himself. From here, Michael decides it's time to talk with his parents about getting help, so he avoids going down this dark path again. Crack is whack, kids. Whitney said it.
Yeah, they actually went for crack in this. It started with
It
weed.
did look like a lot of fun to
You guys
try.
ever do crack?
I think Smoke was on to something.
You guys ever do crack cocaine?
Can't say I have.
No.
Then think about it. Right?
I
Think
didn't know
about
if I had smoked something laced with it. No, that was mouth.
Literally marijuana only for this guy.
Crack, has it been proven that crack was released by the U.S. government to ravage the streets, and why?
That sounds like something I've heard.
The CIA wanted to destroy inner city. Is it all in an effort? Are they in cahoots with like big prison to like help that pipeline? Right?
Could be, man. They privatize prisons. There's a lot of money in it.
That's right. Right. So we'll get all the poor people off the streets, put them in prisons, and they'll make money. It's kind of fucked up.
But
right?
now they're just
I can
on
see
the
why
streets.
people have conspiracy theories about crack cocaine. I can 100% see why.
Ooh.
Wouldn't be the first time that the American government, the federal government, has done something nefarious to its own people to advance something.
I have never done crack cocaine. I don't do drugs. They're bad for my body.
Your
But-
body is a temple.
Thank you. One guy I knew called it a wonderland.
I think I was that guy.
It was you.
It was me.
You called my body
I
a
called it
wonderland.
that. It did.
Crack cocaine's got to be fucking awesome, though, right?
It looks
The first
fun.
time. Otherwise, you wouldn't do it again.
Yeah.
What? Yeah. What about the second time? It's got to be good too, right?
The second time, the hooks are already in you, so it doesn't have the same feeling.
Or let me ask
so
you
that
this.
you're chasing that high.
You're always chasing the
You're
first
chasing
time.
one hell of
we
a
all know
fucking
that.
ride.
But okay, so what you're alluding to is diminishing returns.
Yeah.
So at what?
It's like the Police Academy movies. That's what
I don't know. Well,
smoking crack is like.
I think it was pretty level until Gutenberg dropped, and then
Yep.
it was, and then when the top and above
Then
the
you fucking shove Lloyd Braun in there.
above the line is Bobcat Goldthwait, then you know you're in real trouble.
Yeah.
Crack is whack.
When does the diminishing returns get so bad on crack cocaine? It is no longer good to do it. I bet you get 10, 20 times in, it's still pretty good.
Everybody does meth now.
Yeah, I'd say probably about 8 to 10 times, and it's like, oh, this is getting bad.
What's the difference between cocaine and crack cocaine?
I've always wondered that.
It's probably like a nitrogen or something.
One's in rock form.
Is that it?
Crack cocaine is high. It's like high octane. It's a high octane version of coke, more or less. That's the simplest way.
Cocaine is usually a
Coke
powder
is a rush.
that you smoke or snort, but
Yeah.
you can smoke it. You can lace things.
You can smoke it. You can
Probably cook it.
I think you can shoot up with coke.
Richard Pryor
Can
loved
you?
freebasing.
I don't know. I've only ever snorted.
The freebasing was just like with a lighter and then breathing
smoking it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Man, I've never done that at all. Nothing
No.
close to that. But you got to wonder. It's probably pretty good.
It probably feels fucking amazing. Like there's a couple times I've done a few different drugs that I'm not gonna sit there and pretend that it was awful. I'm not gonna pretend that it felt awful in the moment. I very quickly the next day was like, I can't do this again. Opium's a prime example. I fucking loved smoking the shit out of that. Did one time.
Opium?
Yeah, I smoked it one
Heroin.
time, and it was amazing.
Holy
I
shit.
100% see why.
It's a downer, right? Isn't it a downer?
Yeah,
Very
yeah.
much so.
Yeah.
And
You're
you just
falling through the floor.
Yeah, and you just everything feels like warm.
Why aren't you doing it right now?
Because-
Isn't it one of those things where it's like I love it instantly?
Yeah.
How did you not do it all the time now?
Because I knew it was going to be a problem, and I already
think
had
most people know that,
I
but
already
it's like
had
it's
enough.
too good.
Here's the thing, though: when I smoked it, I didn't know I was smoking opium. I thought I was smoking pot.
Hash.
Until the guy said, "Yeah, I had to pull a couple favors to get that for this party." I'm like,
It's the fucking
"I'm
blue
sorry."
caterpillar the
and
whole
I
time.
actually, I was with patron Jordan. I was with him.
Don't
and
call out our patrons
and
and illicit affairs.
And I looked right at him like, "You need to get me out of here right now." He's like, "Okay,
I'm gonna
okay."
enjoy this somewhere else.
Become
I
a
was like-
patron. You could be implicated.
Yeah,
no
you
shit.
too could be implicated. This was like fucking 15, 16
There's no
years
statute
ago.
of limitations on being a dirtbag. Hey, Dustin, tomorrow you wake up, you're 95 years old, or have stage 4.5 brain cancer. Do you say, you know what, fuck it?
Oh, I'm trying heroin.
yeah, if I'm
I've
fucking
got stage 4.
Hell yeah, dude.
Like, let me try it.
Fuck yeah.
Like, give me a little bit
Oh,
of
what's
that
going
crack.
to happen? I'm going to die? Okay.
Okay, I'm just curious. I don't know.
Yeah, opioids.
I don't see a lot of
opioids. I see.
I don't see a lot of like 85-year-olds down on Skid Row. You know, like
No.
I see a bunch of 37-year-olds that look like they're 85.
Exactly. Yeah, you got to do age verification. They don't even have their AARP card yet.
No. Even if they're of age, they have no address to which to have the card sent.
So you've never ever tried drugs?
I don't. I've never done a recreational drug. That's how I have to say it now.
Okay.
Because before I would be like, I'd never done illegal drugs, but now pot is legal. Okay. So now I just say I've never done a recreational drug.
You just drink. Drink.
Can I
is
ask why? I'm just
thing.
curious. Like,
It makes me feel better than you. No,
okay.
No,
I could see that. I could see that.
I just
And
have.
it is kind of. You do kind of carry yourself that way.
My dad loves booze to the point where I didn't drink for a long time, and I just think that drugs are probably so good that I would just make that my life, and I don't want that.
I can understand that.
And sometimes people are like, I need drugs because I am depressed, and it makes me feel I'm not depressed.
Yeah.
I don't feel like I need it,
Yeah.
and I'm not interested in it.
I mean, for me, a lot of it was I was in my 20s. I wanted to try some stuff, like Coke. Like I said, I can count the number of times I did Coke on one hand. It was mostly, I was curious.
Okay.
What's that?
I thought say period. I was like, I've seen you count to 1,000. One hand. Okay.
One hand. I never thought it was anything worth writing home about. It was fine. I felt alert.
Well,
but
with your personality, it probably slowed you down.
it kind of did. It was like, what the fuck? Like it leveled me the fuck
It's
out.
like Ritalin. You know.
Well, now here's what's crazy. If I snorted Ritalin or any other ADHD medication like that, oh, bottle rocket, baby.
Yeah.
I was ready to go. But meth, like I was accidentally exposed to that. There was one time some of us were hanging out. We bought some pot. We all started feeling real bad real quick. We looked at it.
That's why they needed to make pot legal so that shit doesn't happen.
Yeah, it's
all regulated now.
Clearly been tampered with and laced. We were ready to beat the shit out of the
Why
guy.
would that make you feel bad though? I thought meth was supposed to make you feel good.
Yeah, you think
Not if that's what
it's
you're
like a
looking for.
bonus level.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
Not if that's what you're looking for.
This is high octane pot. Yeah.
I mean, is it like when you see a clear liquid and someone says it's Sprite and you drink it and it's water and it's off-putting? Is that like that?
Kind of, but
Okay.
not only that, none of us had
only
any,
frame of reference.
None
long
of
as
us
it's
had
not baby
any
oil.
desire to try.
You say baby oil?
It's clear liquid.
Big swig of thick, viscous oil. This water's slow.
This is the slowest water ever. The opium, but then conversely, the opium was an accident too. But it was amazing.
Who are you hanging out with? I have all
But
these
it didn't
drug
feel. It didn't
accidents.
feel like my fucking heart
Jack
was about to
Kerouac?
blow up out of my chest. It was Jack.
Were you on the road?
I was.
Dustin, you ever have
Ow.
a drug accident?
No.
He didn't start doing drugs till they were legal. I was a pioneer.
Well,
I was
to be fair, I had a guy for a while. It wasn't a long while, but I didn't start smoking pot till I was in my 30s. My kid
Yeah.
was did not live with me.
Yeah.
I'm a grown-ass man with a steady job, paying my bills, living life. It was just like, I'm considering this the equivalent of like, it's no different than me drinking a beer or two after work, you know?
Well, Derek drinks beers, but you don't, and you smoke cigarettes, but you don't do pot anymore.
No,
because they do drug testing and stuff at work.
Well, it is pretty. Yeah, I gotta stay sharp with that because of DOT regulations.
But if they loosen it up, you said, yeah, I probably would start smoking pot. I've heard you say that, right?
Yeah, or I would do edibles, like maybe an edible here and there.
What does pot do for you specifically?
One, I already love how music sounds, but I love how music sounds when I'm high as well, because I really can focus, like laser focus in on things that are like low in the mix that I don't feel I hear otherwise, or my brain can't grab onto them and focus. So like I can listen to a song I know backwards and forwards, and if I've got headphones on and I'm high and I'm like paying close attention, I will hear stuff in the mix I've never heard
Could you imagine
before.
what it would be like for me if I listened to Go for a Soda?
Yeah, right?
Stone.
But also, you guys listen to the show. You're welcome. You know, like half of that shit that I cut into this show, I would not do if I was editing straight. And I can say that for a fact.
There is fucking truth to that, because some of the best shit, in my opinion, as far as from a creative standpoint or like idea wise or whatever, some of my best shit that I ever wrote, I was drunk or I was high as fuck.
I'm a creative, and it works for me and my creativity.
And I don't mean like stupid fall down like high or
I got to know the right level.
Like finding that right.
People always say, Art Alexis was super fucked up when he made Sparkle and Fade by Everclear. So it's the best album. They got cleaned up and like everyone does. I don't want to hear it anymore.
I liked them for about 4 more albums.
4 more?
Yeah, I got
That's a lot more
I
albums.
own most of their catalog. Yeah.
I just, when it, especially as it pertains to pot, this is one thing, and we've had discussions about this at work. What's insane to me is if I was to smoke with you tonight and 24...
I can make that happen.
I know you can. 24 to 25 days from now, I have to drop a random, and it's still in my system. I lose my DOT.
Yeah, because co-op's closed. He can't go buy Ready Clean
I'm
now.
fucking done. Is
that clean out something you drink, or is it fake piss?
So we didn't sell fake piss. We sold pills that would flush you out, or drinks that you would have to drink that, fill it back up with water twice, drink that, try to piss like 3 more times before you go in. Do this
There's
like
ways to beat
2 hours before you go in. It's good for about 5 to 7 hours.
Yeah, there's ways to beat it, but if I get shit ass hammered tonight and get 3 hours of sleep, as long as my BAC isn't a particular level, which it is. The average American or whatever, I think at least in Illinois, it's 0.08. If it's not over 0.08, you could be behind the wheel of a car.
And you don't have the blowy thing in your car.
Right. If I go to work tomorrow, it's fine.
I'm not going to be one of those guys who's like pot cures everything.
No.
It's not good for you. It's not like beer and alcohol is way worse.
Alcohol is poison.
It's literally poison.
Yeah.
But yeah, we drink it anyway.
Yeah.
Well, because it's good.
Yeah. Well, I think pot is good. And honestly, in some ways...
There's your t-shirt. I think pot is good.
It also, like, honestly, made me able to be a lot more empathetic than I...
Give you a little more patience?
That and just, like, being able to hear and process information I'm taking in a little more emotionally, I feel. My kinetism, I've been called a robot in the past.
Never heard that?
Yeah.
What are you talking about?
It's all the good ways, though.
Yeah. Like,
remember that robot
you
from
collect them.
Lost in Space?
Yeah.
It's a good robot.
It's a great
pretty good robot.
It's a pretty cool robot, dude.
So
it's pretty rad.
Yeah.
Rosie?
That's a good robot. I used to listen to this podcast, and I got one of the guys on it was like, I've never done drugs. And then late when the podcast was almost done, he's like, I'm gonna smoke pot, and I'm going to make a little documentary about it. And it turns out he loved drugs. It was mainly just pot though, so he became a super big pothead. And one of the first things he said was like, now that I've smoked pot, and if I'm out and about in the world, and someone's like weird or acting weird, like I feel like I can tell a lot more people are stoned or on drugs, and I can identify those people.
Yeah.
Now, that guy was in a major metropolitan area. We're a much smaller market here. Do you think you can spot that? Does that happen with any kind of regularity with you, Dustin?
I could pick that out by where I worked and just encountering it on a daily basis. I didn't smoke half the time I worked at Co-op. Everybody assumed because we sold pieces and bongs and everything that everybody that worked there is a big pothead.
Yeah.
I didn't know shit about that world. Like, I had to get educated on what to call.
You were there for the
things.
music, baby.
Exactly. And then, eventually I found my way into that stuff, and then I felt I could have a better conversation with some of the clientele and maybe upsell things a little bit more.
There is truth to that, because when we lived together and you worked at the post office, I went to Co-op and I bought a Chillum.
Yeah.
And I was pretty happy about it. I hadn't had a piece in a while. Lauren was going to smoke up for the first time, and I told you I got it. And you're like, what's a Chillum? I go, a Chillum? It's a Chillum.
I would sell a lot of them.
Is it like a one-hitter? Just a one-hitter? Is that
It's
what it is?
bigger than that.
It's bigger than that. It's similar to a bowl, but usually there's a charger on it. Like, you put your finger over it, you stoke it, and then like go and...
Gotcha.
Yeah.
I stick with the hitters or a bowl. That's it. I've never used a bong ever.
Oh, dear.
I do pre-rolls.
We're going to have to change that at some point.
I keep things to a quantity I know I'm good with. I don't do couch lock.
Couch lock.
Like, I smoke a strain of an indica that is like super high
that
gravity.
puts you in the couch.
I have a story.
Yeah. I don't do that.
There was, when I lived on Redora, my neighbors across the street, the dude's mom would come down and visit quite a bit. She, wonderful lady. I miss her so much. But there was one night, it was when I met her. It's like, I think Shauna was pregnant. I think Shauna was pregnant, or Henry had just been born. We're just live wired nerves and shit. And she's out there wanting her son to come out, and she's like laying on the horn. And I finally came out the front door and I yelled like I was an asshole. It was like I wasn't a decent person. You just walked across the street and like, hey man, my wife's pregnant. She feels like shit. Can you... No, I was a dick. And then she comes up to the porch and like gets in my face. Henry hadn't been born yet, but there was a break in the weather.
It was good. You didn't have to see him like that.
It was not long after my dad died though. And she comes up and she's like, walks right up to my fucking porch. She had no fucking fear. And we start getting into it. And I quickly had the self-actualization of like, you really didn't need to yell at a fucking stranger, dude. You could have just went and said something. I'm like, man, wait, stop. We had a conversation, and then
Why was she honking her horn?
She was trying to get her kid to come outside.
Instead of going up and knocking on the door, you know, or texting.
But somebody
I'm
else's
here.
poor behavior is not necessarily licensed for me to be a giant fucking dickhead. But that's, anyways, the long and the short of it.
She didn't honk
the
next time.
We had a good conversation, and she's like, you know what? I'm going to take care of you.
Blowjob.
God damn it.
And then he was fine.
Damn it.
Let me, I'm blessed, okay? I'm fucking blessed.
Just give me a release. I'll stop screaming.
Shut the fuck up.
He screamed his way through the whole blowjob.
Yeah.
Refractory period. But no, she made me some pot brownies. And she dropped them off.
You need to chill your ass out.
Well, no, she said she was going to. She's like, I'm going to make you some pot brownies. I'll drop them off. And she's like, are you
This
okay?
all checks out.
Are you okay with that? I'm like, yeah. No, that would be...
The person sitting on the street honking the horn is making pot. That's 100%. Sometimes it's very clear
And here's the thing,
that
she was-
Derek is embellishing. Not now. That's true.
And here's the thing, she was fairly major. If you don't believe me, I'll call Shauna.
I 100% believe you.
Okay. Consider where I was living at the time.
I know.
Farmington Road.
Right off of it. So long and the short of it, she makes
Afro
me...
man came by. He heard they had brownies.
Hell
Yeah. So she made me a couple pot brownies and she dropped them off at the house with Shauna and stuff. And this was her and our nephew Chris went out to do something, and I didn't know how potent they were. So I ate...
You gotta tread lightly, man.
I ate a whole one.
Uh-huh.
And I was like, man, I'm going to eat that other one.
See, I'd have gone a quarter.
Here's the thing. That's the thing. Like, found out later.
This is supposed to happen because if someone gives you a pot brownie, like a tray of them, and they're all cut up, they want you dead. They need to cut them in the right size. Like the size of a quarter,
apparently,
right?
she told
that's how they need to be cut.
She told Shauna, make sure he quarters them.
No, you made them. You quarter them.
You quarter them.
Don't cut a thing and be like, oh, the pre-cut size? That's way too much. Well, then that's not the fucking pre-cut size. How many times have you heard this story?
Striking a chord here, buddy.
How many times have you heard this story about a guy I ate the whole cookie.
Yeah.
Next 3 days, nothing. Fucking make the cookie smaller.
Shauna and
Or
Chris,
do your research on milligrams.
I ate both of them. I hadn't had a pot brownie since college. Shauna and Chris come home. I am done. I'm done. My eyes are
naked in the bathtub.
They are
as a bone.
They are as red as your
Giving
X-Men back
himself
there. I am like, I'm on the I'm Richard Dreyfuss. I'm straight.
The water on.
I'm straight. I'm straight up Dreyfuss. Just melting off the couch. They come home. I don't even know.
A bigger boat.
I don't even know what the fuck I was watching, and they're just like, "What's wrong with you?" And I just I was. Oh my god,
drugs.
It was.
Yeah, that's when you need to watch anime.
I
think that's why anime is so popular, is because a lot of people that are high are watching.
I was fucked. Because when did anime really catch hold in this country?
2000s.
Very late 90s, early 2000s.
Early aughts. Adult Swim, right?
Toonami, like just before, right before Adult Swim.
And who's up at 1:15 a.m. watching that shit? Guys,
Stoners and Vampires.
Yeah.
Okay, so clearly in the long
Cartoon
run,
All-Stars to the rescue.
it didn't work for me and Dustin, but it worked for Jason.
It worked for me for a long time.
Did you guys see this when it aired on TV?
And
originally?
Yes.
Or
I remember
did
seeing
you
this
strictly see it in the classroom?
Multiple times. And
because I remember being told, this is coming out, and you guys, and they sent
it was
home,
on every TV station.
They sent home like flyers or newsletters so the parents knew, hey, this is coming out, and you need to sit down, and you need to watch it with your kids, and you better believe this. The one time Susan didn't throw a fit that I was watching fucking cartoons on a Saturday. But then even after that, you would see it. We'd watch it in classrooms. I think by about 5th grade, they're like, we probably need to stop showing them this. It's not going to work. But right around 5th grade is when the DARE program kicks in. Yeah. So,
and I won an award in DARE for writing the best speech about why I won't do drugs. And I stuck by that
I won't do drugs until my 30s, I promise. You win.
Yep.
I do.
Here's a gift certificate to Walden.
I will joke that I am the only guy that DARE ever worked on. I don't know if it's true or not.
You're about the only person I know in my adult life who has never done any kind of drugs.
I do. I am wearing under this. It's cutting off a lot of circulation. My legs are purple.
You look very red.
Thank you.
Very maroon.
Wow, I didn't ask for that. Thanks,
You're
man.
welcome, buddy. Got a lot of blowjobs today.
I don't remember seeing this back then, but the Smoke, the figure of Smoke was very familiar.
Spectre-y kind of.
I imagine that I did see it.
Oh yeah.
I just don't remember exactly. And then I watched it yesterday.
Yeah. Let's get into the production history, Toot Sweet here. It was an ambitious endeavor that saw several studios and networks working together to join properties that were normally in competition with one another. It was a joint production between the Academy of Television Arts and Sciences Foundation. Man, what an academy.
God damn, that's great.
Man, I thought, growing up, I thought I wanted to go to Bovine University, but no, I think that's where I want to go.
Up the Academy.
But between them, Southern Star Productions, and it was financed by Ronald McDonald House Charities.
Is this a Deke joint?
No Deke.
Oh, there's Deke in here.
There's no Deke.
You always wonder.
Isn't Alf Deke?
Alf's got to be Deke. Come on.
No.
Big old Alf Deke trying to eat Garfield.
I don't think Deke was involved.
Oh, I thought I saw their name in the credits.
His nose is a sexual organ.
They may have been credited because it was a Deke property.
Oh,
I think you had a lot of people working on this at the same time.
Yeah.
It was distributed by Buena Vista Home Video with Roy Disney serving as executive producer and Buzz Potemkin served as producer.
Mandy's brother.
You would know him, or another thing, he worked a lot in cartoons, but he was most notable for the What a Cartoon Show on Cartoon Network that gave us Dexter's Lab, Powerpuff Girls, Johnny Bravo. It was heavily promoted at schools across the nation. LA Times reporter Sharon Bernstein noted that, quote, the next network simulcast isn't going to be a presidential conference or a space shot. It's not going to bring news about an earthquake or coverage of an invasion, and it's not going to be in prime time. The next network simulcast is going to be a cartoon. The special was broadcast on the same day at the same time across the big four networks at the time, ABC, NBC, CBS, and Fox, as well as the USA Network and independent superstations in larger markets. ABC and the home, excuse me, the airing on ABC as well as the home video release both featured a front-end message from President George Bush and First Lady Barbara Bush with Millie the dog. Tell me she didn't have that dog in a Jay Jansen fucking stranglehold.
Whoa.
Did you notice that? She's just holding Millie's fucking muzzle and shit.
Yeah.
I think Millie was being bad girl.
They're like, Millie, we're trying to help the children.
Here's the thing. There are no bad dogs, only bad owners.
I heard Millie just within the past few weeks passed away.
I think that's incorrect.
Millie Bobby Brown?
That's what
Bon Jovi?
Yeah.
Millie
They just
Bobby Brown,
adopted
Bon
a
Jovi?
kid.
Billy Bobby Brown Bon Jovi. Did she really?
They adopted
Millie Bobby Brown Bon
a kid.
Jovi?
No, they did not.
Yes, they did.
She's 22?
Yep, adopted a kid.
Seems like a bad move.
Stranger things have happened.
Waka Waka, Season 5, coming soon. The end song, Wonderful Ways to Say No.
Oh, man. I gotta get off of these drugs.
Drugs? Oh, bad news, Michael. Why don't you just say no?
Well, maybe it's because I don't want to.
Maybe it's because you don't know how. Let's show him how to say no.
Well, you look like three fine lads. You know, I might have something here you'd like to try. Something to make you feel real good.
There's a million wild and wonderful ways to say no. No thanks. No way.
Better learn if you and take him wherever you go.
No thanks, no sir.
If your pal says let's get by,
Here's a practical reply.
Go ahead, let fly, spit right in his eye and say no.
There's a million international ways to say no.
Those drugs are so boring.
All around the world, the smart guys are giving us dope.
I'm intriguing for football.
It's for Lindsay, just say no.
And they tell me that works fine. Cause the bottom line's for showing you trying to say no.
Now you could say beat it, get lost, get out of my face with that stuff.
But that could be tactless. You may prefer cool, like this.
I'll catch you guys later, okay?
I've got too much homework. It's rough.
I'm late for my baseball game and I'll miss my
My
ride.
kid sister needs me.
A hamster died.
Hurry home.
There's no time to kill. So I'll catch you later. Like that I will.
There's a million wild and wonderful ways to say no.
Guess I'm
And
allergic.
a good excuse is something you never outgrow.
That's my complexion.
When your pal says let's get wrecked.
Muster up your self-respect.
Go on, push, eject, protect yourself, get up and go. Be the first one on your block to say.
Yeah, forget it, Doc.
Try a couple of those wonderful ways to say no. What's the next one? There's million zillion wonderful ways to say no. Stop that, now demonstrate. There's million zillion wonderful ways to say
Was written by Alan Menken and Howard Ashman,
Yeah.
who had just won an Oscar for writing songs for The Little Mermaids.
R.I.P. Howard Ashman. He passed many years ago, I believe, of AIDS.
Before or after Millie the dog?
Oh, way before.
I would wager before.
Way before. All right. They have a documentary about him on Disney Plus. But yeah, like Alan Menken hung around for many years after his writing partner passed, and still put out some Disney
He
bangers
did
for
some
years
shit,
to come. And I remember this song. When I had not
Hard to
heard it
forget.
in forever, but when it started up, I was like, man, this is just burned.
Which one is it?
Wonderful Ways to Say No. It's played over
okay.
the end credits and shit. Let's get into who shows up in this sumbitch.
Yeah,
You
there's
got
a lot.
You got a majority of the Smurfs, including Papa, Hefty, and Brainy. You got the Chipmunks, Alvin, Simon, and Theodore. Alf from the animated series, Hawaiian Shirt and all. Pooh and Tigger from The New Adventures of Winnie the Pooh. Kermit, Piggy, and Gonzo from The Muppet Babies. Huey, Dewey, and Louie from DuckTales. Michael Melangelo from TMNT and from Looney Tunes. Bugs Bunny and Daffy Duck. It should be noted that this special is the first time Mel Blanc did not provide the voice for Bugs and Daffy,
That's
as
why
he
it
had
sounded
passed
weird.
away, and said duty fell to Jeff Bergman.
That's what I looked up too, because I was thinking, I wonder if it was Billy West then, and it wasn't.
No.
Because Billy West did it for Space Jam, is that right? Or not?
Ooh.
He was Bugs for a little bit, right?
I think so, but I don't know if it was Space Jam.
Okay.
I can't answer that intelligently. But speaking of voices, the cast was made up of an all-star roster from their respective series and included Jim Cummings, Rusty Taylor, Paul Fusco, Lorenzo Music, Ross Bagdasarian Jr., Townsend Coleman, Danny Goldman, Janice Carmen, Don Messick, Laurie O'Brien, and goddamn Frank Welker. Little sister Corey would be voiced by Lindsay Parker. Jason Marsden would voice Michael.
You remember him from Step by Step?
Oh, yeah.
Jason Marsden?
And
Which one was
Boy Meets World, I think, for a little bit, too.
No, not JT. But he was a reoccurring character. He did, like, a lot of episodes.
Yeah.
Almost as much as, like, the Sasha guy. I feel he was on the show almost
the
that
dopey
much.
surfer cousin guy?
Oh, no way. Living in the van. Okay.
But he did a lot of, like, animated series. I've seen his name in credits
And we've talked about him before. Like, he was Terry McGinnis in Batman Beyond. He was Lion-O in the 2011 Thundercats. He's done... That motherfucker's had a hell of a career.
Did we talk about how he's not related to James
He's not
Marsden?
James. Yeah.
But they're very good friends.
Well, I like that.
Their wives have known each other since they were children. I read that about him.
Oh.
Because I wonder if he's related. He's not. But how crazy would that be? Like, if you met a Hoover that you weren't related to.
I was ecstatic that
But then
the
you
gal
became best friends.
The gal that plays Cat Grant in fucking Superman, her name's Michaela Hoover.
And what would happen? You met her, not related, and you became good friends.
Yeah.
He played Rich Halke. I don't know. From 93 to 98. What I know him as...
Was he JT's friend?
I think so. Yeah. He was Max Goof in the Goofy movie.
Yeah.
Was he really?
Troop.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then he also was the voice of Thackeray Binks the cat in Hocus Pocus.
Yes, he was. The villainous Smoke, of course, would be voiced by George C. Scott. Here's some additional notes and trivia. The Smurfs creator Peyo was
hates women.
He doesn't. I was gonna say he don't like women.
Who does it?
Peyo.
Oh boy.
He was apparently outraged at the inclusion of the Smurfs without his consent, prompting him to refuse any collaboration with Hanna-Barbera ever again.
Because they were helping the girl. They were the first ones to come to her rescue. He's like, fuck her.
Pass.
Fuck her.
She should have been defending her own piggy bank.
Her piggy bank should go to her brother.
Also, how pissed
Hustle.
off as a drug dealer would you be if some dude shows up with change? I know it happened.
4 half sausage.
Yeah. 2-3 cigarette. Yeah, guy comes in, he's got like a baggie full of nickels and quarters.
You got to roll
Fuck-
that shit
fuck
before.
you,
Go to
man.
the bank.
Fuck you. In a 2015 Vice interview, Jim Cummings would say he enjoyed working on the project, but would request some script changes for Pooh.
Oh, bother.
Oh, bother. Originally, Pooh would have been more aware of what certain drugs were and what their effects would
100
have
Acre
been.
Wood's got a rough side.
I was going to say, he's doing some like hallucinogenic.
Well, you got like some fucking hillbillies out there with the little grow packs that they're trying to keep the DEA from seeing.
Yeah, Al's smoking.
It's like
up in
goddamn
his treehouse.
Copperhead Road, man.
He's got that mead.
Rabbit
Yeah.
grows it.
Yeah.
Fucking Piglet got his fucking arm torn off from hitting a tripwire.
Tigger,
Them pig
big
shit
fan.
truffles are smoking that
he ain't,
shit.
He ain't so much Tigger no more. That tail gone. In Jim's own words, he's an innocent. It makes no sense for him to even know
Yeah, he doesn't know what
what
pants
these
are.
words are.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you can't figure out
Him
pants,
and-
how
him
the
and
hell are you
Alf.
gonna know about drugs?
Alf in the TV show, no Hawaiian shirt. I don't know if it's just because I've seen it a million times, but the Hawaiian shirt does seem to work for Alf. But no pants.
They had to Donald Duck him up because just having him run around as a furry biped, no, we can't do that.
It is off-putting, isn't it?
Well, so basically, here's what I think. Melmac, I gotta wear clothes. Earth, like, nah, I can be naked. And they ain't gonna know.
The whole planet is his species nudist camp.
Yeah.
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 They're not going to... You look like an animal to them. No animals wearing clothes. Go down there and be naked.
And you've seen what their nose looks like.
Hell
I mean,
yeah.
it can't be any worse than that.
Are the female noses concave?
Ribbed,
They're
too.
not. They're not. They're just as ribbed.
Phew. All right. I don't know how they reproduce.
I don't know, man. Aliens, am I right?
Wanted to eat Garfield.
So,
and
I
we
mean-
assume how he was
He
eating
did
him?
threaten him. He did threaten him to make him lunch.
Okay.
because he was like, I'm very comfortable being a lamp right now.
Yeah.
That was a good. If they say, well, we have all these characters, and you don't have time to have all of them have like specifically one-on-one interactions, but having Alf interact with another famous character that is a cat, that is a must-have.
Yeah,
that's page one. You got to have that.
Alf and Garfield is the Butch and Sundance of it all. I like that very much. I liked it very, very much.
I think 2 or 3 lasagna jokes. Like
any Monday jokes.
I honestly can't remember if there was a Monday joke. I don't think so. But heavy on the lasagna.
Epic fail.
God, you guys want to get out of here and go get a tasty lasagna?
No, I'm going to smoke some more. I'm going to get Jason high for show, too.
Okay.
Let's smoke this mold off the VHS here. See what happens.
Yeah. I like that. I like that, too. So, yeah, this is at the height of drug prevention in the 80s and 90s. Final thoughts, man. Final thoughts on this shit.
I mean, it served its purpose. I'm sure it spoke to me as a Ute, and I carried it with me. Ute. The 2 Utes. And I just eventually was like, I think Kermit the Frog will be okay if I smoke a J. I can do this now. Thank you, Cartoon All-Stars. You served me well.
For as long
you're
as
there, should I need you again?
Yeah. They're always there, hanging out on that poster for you.
I watched it again, and they kind of break the fourth wall, and they're like, "And just remember, we're always rooting for you, like stay drug free."
It's like the end of Labyrinth, right?
Yeah, but they do it in this All-Star thing. I think they have like a message, like, "Please remember, we're always with you," and all this, and it's just like
like Obi-Wan.
I let you behind,
or Jesus.
Yeah.
Jay, what about you, buddy?
I think it's easy to dog on it.
Sure.
This isn't going anywhere. There's no. There's not going to be a sequel.
Yeah,
there isn't a season of this.
Media or anything like
They're
that.
telling a pretty succinct story in 23 minutes. You're getting a mashup of characters you'll never see again together.
Yeah.
I would say it's worth a watch. It isn't very good, but I'm sure there's a lot of backroom handshaking to make this kind of deal happen.
Oh, yeah.
And then the simulcast, the U.S. government, it's a big, everyone's patting themselves on the back like what we did. It's fine.
Yeah.
I don't really like it, but like I said, when are you going to see Alvin and the Chipmunks hanging out with the Muppets again? You should see it.
Speaking of Alvin and Chipmunks, that's my biggest concern, is she's got a record album and she has 3 rodents living inside the sleeve.
My thinking is it's the same as the Smurfs coming out of the comics. They're not
They
just
were in the
wedged
groove.
in there.
It's like a Tesseract.
It is. They're like the Tesseract.
Okay. Well, I just, I've had 2 mice that I've killed in the past week in my house. I didn't know I had any living with me, and I killed 2 in 3 days.
Have you thought about befriending them, maybe?
No.
With a trap?
Yes.
Yeah.
They gone. But I haven't had any in the past 4 days, so I think I got them.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
But stay out of my fucking vinyl sleeves.
Yeah.
You know I'm living in the grooves.
No. It's not for them.
You think you are, Madonna?
And you can dance for inspiration. Come on.
Moving.
Yes, you done.
Here's something.
You hear about this one?
Oh, yeah!
Hello? Hello, how are you today? Fine. Can I get your first name and your birth date, please? No.
Say Michael Tyson.
Groove is in the heart, though, some say.
give you a plug, sweet lips, while I'm on the air. Now bend over my body and rub your fingers through my hair. Your mouth run like water, a very beautiful sight. Now put on my favorite group, they call themselves Delight. Check it out. Ain't it funky now? Check it out. Check it out.
Oh, yeah. This is gonna be really good.
Check it out. Never ever have I seen an earth girl quite like you. You excite my receptors and make my electrodes through. With an overpowering magnetic field, I wish to satisfy your dreams. And with an enormous rhythm pulsating, girl, you've got to scream. Pass me that bottle, baby. Yeah. Rap on, baby. Check it out.
Hey, burn, 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 burn,
I mean, it's a product of its time. I mean, I remember it is funny and maybe a little cynical to look back at our childhood and be like, Jesus Christ. You know, we've joked about it before. I thought I was constantly, and how many other comedians have done it too? Like, I really thought that quicksand was going to be a way bigger problem. I thought I was going to be offered drugs all the time. I think my earliest exposure outside of some bad decision making on my mother's part to any kind of drugs, junior high, and I didn't even see it. It was a kid kind of smelled like it, and he was kind of a bad kid. After that, man, I mean, I knew what pot smelled like. Yeah, I mean, we're in the Midwest and it's fucking boring. It wasn't uncommon.
I had many opportunities
for friends to start drinking in like 8th grade freshman year.
A square like me had options, and I just didn't.
And I had no desire.
Myself in it.
I had no desire myself simply because, one, I was deathly afraid of getting into trouble. Just 'cause I felt like Susan,
I was kind of like that.
Literally had people keeping tabs.
I toed the line.
But it was also, I did have, and I empathize with why they put this in my head. I think credit where credit is due. I think they were justified in putting this in my head, but both of my parents, my dad and my stepmom, had me scared to death of slipping into addiction. Because my mother clearly had a fucking problem, and my dad had his own problems with alcohol before.
That's genetic. That's a real concern.
So I was scared to death. I honestly, up until I was about 19, was scared to death. Like, if I have one beer, I'm going to be an addict. I'm going to start drinking all the time and blah, blah, blah.
You used to drink a lot, though.
Yeah, in my 20s. But it wasn't like instantly like, argh. And my drinking issues that happened in my 20s had more to do with my psychological, emotional issues of, I'm trying to mask a lot of pain. I'm trying to escape something that really, really hurts right now. So I'm going to do this, and I'm going to be the life of the party, and I'm going to have fun. I'm going to go sleep with somebody, and I'm not going to have to think about this shit. It wasn't really, looking back, it wasn't.
You said my body was a wonderland.
His body is a wonderland.
Through the looking glass.
You've been eating a lot of pineapple and taking some zinc?
I have been eating more zinc.
That's good. Ever tell you I don't have a gag reflex?
I never heard that.
Now you know.
Jabbercocky.
Yeah, jabbercocky. Know what I'm saying?
You know, that's a bridge too far for me.
Not this fucking time. No! No, 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 no! No! No, 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 no! No! Not this fucking time! No fucking way! No fucking way! No fucking way! No fucking way! You made me look a right cunt!
Yeah. That's too much? Okay. So I mean, I was probably the right demographic for this, like scare the shit out of me and
and you love
keep me away from
cartoons,
drugs, and I love cartoons. And you're right, it was great to see, like, oh my god, it's Alf and Garfield. Normally, I have to watch one on NBC and I have to watch the other on CBS. Oh my God, it's the Smurfs. And it's Alvin. Oh my God, it's... What? Huh? So it was really cool to have that kind of crossover, an MCU before the MCU, if you will. You don't get to see that a whole lot these days, or really ever, So it was very cool to see that. So it is a product of its time, and ultimately, I do think their heart was in the right place. They were scared of kids getting on drugs.
You gotta get on spin, shove it up your ass.
Shove it right up your ass.
We talked about that 2 years ago on one of our first episodes. 2 years later, we're still
Brave Star, is that what it was?
Yeah, we're still talking about drugs and cartoons.
It was called Spin?
Yeah. Now I'm going to go play my guitar over with Jem. So unless any of us have anything else to say about this little nugget from the past, we're going to go ahead and get the commercial, and we'll be right back after these messages.
More Clarissa, more Snick after this.
It's not that I want to see other people, it's just...
You deserve better than me. It's that old saying, I want to let you be free. If you love a butterfly, set it free. Go! And if it comes back, if there was a word between friend and boyfriend, like...
Casual.
Friend of boy. Really good friends.
Every Eastpak backpack comes with a lifetime guarantee, provided you can handle the commitment.
Everything's going to be the same, only we're just not going to kiss. Okay?
Let me see. I love video scavenger hunt. Let's roll. Spotted dogs, twins, rock group, group headstand. Got it. Twins? Oh, I always see twins. And McDonald's. Oh. Spotted dog.
Hey, a rock group.
Works for me.
Red convertible.
I always see red convertible. At McDonald's. Hey, we're doing good.
I'm doing great. Look, twins.
Not anymore. I knew we'd find everything at McDonald's. But why don't you say something?
Down with Zelda from the very start. I got the heart, it's Mars to play the part. Down with Zelda. Creeping through with an overhead view, cause a man's gotta do what a man's gotta do. So I stay on track, collect the facts, never cut slack, and I always watch my back for Jack. Down with Zelda, yeah. Soon as then I'm the man with the plan, cause the power's in my head and the power's in my hand. Down with Zelda.
The ultimate Nickelodeon Guts Challenge. The Radical Rock, the Aggro Crag. Now bigger, meaner, and more mountainous than ever. Watch Nick put kids on the crag. Every weekday at 5:30, 4:30 Central, only on Nick.
Delicious. What an amazing piece of anti-drug propaganda. We saved the children, guys. We did it.
Yeah,
we
sure did.
We really did it.
Know the real enemy. What's she saying again? Sinbad O'Connor?
Yeah.
What was it?
Fight the real enemy, or know the real enemy. Thanks, Sinbad O'Connor. But join us next week for Teenage Debauchery as we celebrate 40 years of weird science. You happy about that, big guy? You're
good.
very happy about that?
Yeah.
Crank it!
Yeah.
Tune in next week, please, and thank you. It's the end of the episode, boys. We got to say some thank yous, and we're
thank you
going to thank our producer patrons, starting with Mo, Patron Mike, Nostalgia Nate, Allison Troy, and the man responsible for this episode, GDL's very own Quip.
Hope you enjoyed it, Quip. Hope your boy enjoyed Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
Quip, talk to your boy about it.
Oh, sorry. Hope your daughter enjoyed it.
Well, I think
I don't want any super kicks exchanged.
I think it's up to the child.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
First of all, make sure that kid's not doing any drugs. All right, sit him down and have him watch this.
Just pepperoni pizza.
I guarantee his daughter has watched this. Follow us on the socials, won't you please, and subscribe to the YouTube for weekly updates, if you will. If you are in the position to help our humble show grow, won't you please consider becoming a patron at patreon.com/Yesterdaze. That's going to wrap it up for this week, but tune in next Monday, and we'll see you then. Bye-bye.